Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to episode 3 of Minecraft in 10. You may notice that I'm not talking whilst playing right now. I recorded this episode, chatting away, all happy, and my mic was muted, so yeah, that kind of failed for me there. Basically, I was just going on about how I had recorded something beforehand, but it was kind of boring with me just building around and stuff. So I didn't upload it. You know, there was no point. It wasn't that great. I just said I got some iron and went caving a little bit, making myself some glass panes, put in these holes that I made. The house kind of looks it looks cool, I guess. It looks nice. I mean, don't like the whole block one color on the front. Might change that up a little bit. But gotta wait for some wooden half slabs and stuff to come out. I'm looking at it like, yeah, it's kind of nice. And I got a bed. It's just, you know, I found some sheep. So there were sheep on the island. I lied last time I said that there weren't any. But there were, and there's a floating tree in the background which I'm gonna chop down a little bit more. But I'm kind of waiting for night to come, and I'm like, oh, look at the sunset. Let's watch it go down together. So I'm such a nice guy, you know, that you guys see the sunset. But basically, I'm just brainstorming some ideas for the roof and for the floor, because I got to put a border around it. I think that's what I'm indicating now. Then I'm gonna put a brown border around. Maybe put a pattern in the middle. And for the walls, gonna put like a zigzag pattern. And then put glass in between, so you can still see through it, but it's a pattern rather than just a block wall. Yeah, I'm getting low on wood at the moment, actually. So it's gonna be like an embossed. No, what's the opposite of embossed? Unbossed wall. So the wall's actually going to be in one block, and then it's going to have like a frame that goes around. I'm killing myself here. Ooh, spazzed out sleeping. It's going to be like a frame that goes around one block outwards, if that makes sense. You'll see. So like here. Oh, so like here. When he turns, when he turns, turn around, man. No. Okay. All right. When he turns around, you'll see that there's a frame that kind of goes out one block, and then the actual front is in one. Yeah, that's kind of how it's going to be. I kind of like that look, but I can't wait till 1.3 comes out. If you guys have been, you know, keeping up to date with it, then you'll know the enchanting is going to be different, and it's only up to 30 levels, is what I mean. Like, usually, well, now on 1.2.5 you go up to 50, and every time, say you got from 1 to 2, it takes, say, I don't know, I'm picking numbers out of here, like, say it takes 5 XP. To go from 29 to 30 takes like 50 or something. So it goes up with the amount of levels that you're on. But in the new 1.3, creep, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be like, even if you're going from 105 to 106, it's going to be the same amount as going from 1 to 2. Which, I don't know if I like that or not. It kind of takes the challenge and the time away from getting up to those levels. Like, people could be at level 1000 in no time, really. Which kind of sucks. And it only goes up to level 30, so that's going to take, like, with an Enderman farm, in the end, that's going to take no time at all to get. Which, I don't know, it takes a challenge out the game, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Although I do like with the enchanting table, when you have the certain amount of bookcases around it, it's always going to give you the highest level. But then again, that takes away the randomness and the time it takes to get the 50, and then when you do get it, it took you so long, so the disappointment, it just adds to the effect, I think. I don't know. Again, maybe it's just me, but we'll see, I guess. Tripwires coming out. I've never been the best at redstone, so I don't know how I'm gonna use them. Maybe if I ever use them, really. But they're kind of cool for adventure maps and stuff, which I do play adventure maps sometimes, and the adventure mode that's coming out where you can't place or break blocks. I think that's gonna be really good, really helpful as well. Yeah, looking forward to that. Then you've got the sand villages, the sand biome villages. They look snazzy, really. Like, yeah, free sandstone, because you know sandstone takes so long to get, and they use the different types. And then they've got those like fortresses and stuff that are booby trapped, which on one hand is cool, but then when you know the booby trap, you know, you can just get at the stuff really easily. But then how would they you can't really make the booby trap change every time, so you can't really blame them for it, I guess. But yeah, the thing that I'm annoyed about the most in the new patch, well, okay, two things. You get EXP for mining and cooking, right? Now, I don't know really about that. I don't know. Just mining, I kind of understand it. It's Minecraft, so but it's also about building, right? No? When you're building, you don't get XP for placing a block, do you? that would be stupid if they actually put that in. But no, but the thing that annoys me, I think, more than that, is the villager trading and the emeralds. See, I didn't really like the texture of the emeralds when I saw them. Oh, quick thing, speaking about textures, the new gravel texture. Again, don't know if I'm a fan of that, but maybe I'm just being pessimistic here about the new patch. I don't know, but as I was saying, villager trading, it seems like you can get the emeralds a lot easier from trading stuff that you've got a lot of, rather than mining it. And it's meant to be really rare, I think. Is it more rare than diamond? I'm not sure. I think it might be. Yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll see. At least they changed it from the ore being red and you getting an emerald, which, if you didn't know, a green, then having a, you know, they made it have a green ore basically, and green is my favorite color. So having emeralds in the game is great, but they've got to do it justice. They've got to make the emerald look nice. From what I see, the texture's okay, but it's not as good as some of the other things in the game. I guess maybe on the texture pack that I use, they'll make it look a little bit sharper, but I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. What else is in the new patch? So, oh yeah, you've got jungle fortresses kind of things. They look kind of cool. I mean, again, the booby traps in them you'll be able to notice, but I see they use pistons, and that's kind of cool. And you get like bones and gold and iron and things like that. I like that, but I don't want them to put too many in the game, because then it'll be like, oh, I just found another sand fortress and get loads of free stuff. They got to make it really rare and things. Oh, if anyone's wondering what I'm doing now, just about to cut the video and make some little pretty pattern on the floor. So gonna go and do that now. And I'm back. Well, I hope you like the pattern. I kind of liked it. Put the border around like I said I would. What else? Oh yeah, 1.3. Last thing, the collectibles in the game, like saddles, cocoa beans, things like that. All the rare items. I don't like the fact that the fail jump there. I don't like the fact that the cocoa beans are gonna be, you just get them off a tree. I mean, it makes much more sense. I'll give you that. But since early on in the game, cocoa beans have been like one of those things that you get and you're so happy to have them because they're pretty rare. You can only get them from a dungeon, and even then you get like 1 or 2. But we'll see how everything pans out in 1.3. Maybe there'll be more snapshots that change it a little bit. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Getting to the end of the episode here. Got about, what, 10 seconds left to talk. But I don't really have much to say, so on that note, guys, looking forward to 1.3. Can't wait till it comes out. Bye!